What is air pollution? Air pollution refers to the release of pollutants into the air that are detrimental to human health and the planet as a whole. What causes air pollution? Most air pollution comes from energy use and production, says John Wook, director of the Clean Energy Program at NRDC. Burning fossil fuels releases gases and chemicals into the air, and in an especially destructive feedback loop. Air pollution not only contributes to climate change but is also exacerbated by it. Air pollution in the form of carbon dioxide and methane raises the Earth's temperature, Wook says. Another type of air pollution is then worsened by that increased heat. Smog forms when the weather is warmer and there is more ultraviolet radiation. Climate change also increases the production of allergenic air pollutants, including mold, thanks to damp conditions caused by extreme weather and increased flooding, and pollen due to a longer pollen season and more pollen production. Air pollution prevention. There are ways to prevent, control, and eventually reduce air pollution. First one is renewable fuel and clean energy production. Number 2, energy conservation and efficiency. Number 3, eco-friendly transportation. And green building. Renewable fuel and clean energy production. The most basic solution for air pollution is to move away from fossil fuels, replacing them with alternative energies like solar, wind, and geothermal. Energy conservation and efficiency. Producing clean energy is crucial, but equally important is to reduce our consumption of energy by adopting responsible habits and using more efficient devices. Eco-friendly transportation. Shifting to electrical vehicles and hydrogen vehicles and promoting shared mobility, example, carpooling and public transportation, could reduce air pollution. Green building. From planning to demolition, green building aims to create environmentally responsible and resource-efficient structures to reduce their carbon footprint. What is climate change? Climate change refers to the rise in average surface temperatures on Earth. An overwhelming scientific consensus maintains that climate change is due primarily to the human use of fossil fuels, which releases carbon dioxide and other greenhouse gases into the air. The gases trap heat within the atmosphere, which can have a range of effects on ecosystems, including rising sea levels, severe weather events, and droughts that render landscapes more susceptible to wildfires. What are the causes of climate change? The primary cause of climate change is the burning of fossil fuels such as oil and coal, which emit greenhouse gases into the atmosphere, primarily carbon dioxide. Other human activities such as agriculture and deforestation also contribute to the proliferation of greenhouse gases that cause climate change. While some quantities of these gases are a naturally occurring and critical part of Earth's temperature control system, the atmospheric concentration of carbon dioxide did not rise above 300 parts per million between the advent of human civilization roughly 10 years ago and 1900s. Today, it is at about 400 ppm, a level not reached in more than 400,000 years. There are many greenhouse gases, but here is a list of 6 gases which are common. The first one is carbon dioxide, second, methane, third, nitrous oxide, 4, sulfur hexafluoride, 5th, perfluorocarbons, and hydrofluorocarbons. What are the effects of climate change? Even small increases in Earth's temperature caused by climate change can have severe effects. The Earth's average temperature has gone up 1.4 degrees Fahrenheit over the past century and is expected to rise as much as 11.5 degrees Fahrenheit over the next. That might not seem like a lot, but the average temperature during the last ice age was about 4 degrees Fahrenheit lower than it is today. Rising sea levels due to the melting of the polar ice caps, again caused by climate change, contribute to greater storm damage. Warming ocean temperatures are associated with stronger and more frequent storms. Additional rainfall, particularly during severe weather events, leads to flooding and other damage. An increase in the incidence and severity of wildfires threatens habitats, homes, and lives, and heat waves contribute to human deaths and other consequences. And here are some major climate change effects. First one is global warming, second air pollution, third water pollution, and the last land pollution. Climate change prevention. In order to prevent climate change, we need to have renewable energies, sustainable transportation, air pollution prevention, waste management and recycling, sea and ocean preservation, and circular economy. Renewable energies. Changing our main energy sources to clean and renewable energy like solar, wind, geothermal, and biomass could be the solution. Sustainable transportation. Our transport method must be aligned with environmental requirements and reduce their carbon footprint. It is essential to rethink our transport method from the design stage towards eco-friendly transportation. Air pollution prevention. Many methods exist to prevent, control, and reduce air pollution, in particular by reducing the consumption of fossil fuels and limiting industry emissions and waste. Waste management and recycling. The simplest solution to reduce waste is to adapt methods to our consumption patterns. The recycling process must also be taken into account in our habits. Sea and ocean preservation. Oceans and seas are the largest storage of greenhouse gases and are an exceptional support system for life on this planet. Limiting overfishing and sustainable development activities in coastal areas and the consumption of environmentally friendly products is now essential. Circular economy. Use the 3 R's of circular economy: reduce, reuse, and recycle to significantly reduce our waste and avoid unnecessary production of new items.